Hello, how are you doing? It's such a wonderful day today. Okay, so I am talking to you about, I don't have a title for it yet, but I'm talking to you. Sometimes I try to figure out who is whom in the Bible. So I'm talking to you about, I did a video on who is Elohim, okay? So I'm kind of doing something very similar. So I am right now in Zechariah 14. Chapter 8. Alright. So, Zechariah 14, verse 8. Okay, and then, let's see where specifically. Okay. I'm all the way down here. Okay, so it's at the bottom half of it. Okay, it says, "And the Adonai shall be king over all the earth, and that day it shall be. The Adonai is one, and his name is one." So when I was looking at that previously, I thought something interesting was going on, but then I realized nothing interesting is going on. I didn't have to figure out something. It's just trying to say there's one creator, and we will know his name, okay? It says, the Adonai is one creator, and his name one, okay? So then, when you switch over to Isaiah 52:6, I might use this other Bible here. Okay. So Isaiah 52:6, "Therefore my people shall know my name, therefore they shall know in that day that I am he that doth speak. Behold, it is I." Let me make sure that's the right verse. Okay. I'm going to keep showing you different scriptures. So, okay. In many different places. So, if I'm in Isaiah 51, verse 12, "I, even I, am he that comforteth you. Who art thou, that thou shouldest be afraid of," and I'm going to skip that part down, "and forgettest Yahweh thy maker, that has stretched forth the heavens, and laid the foundations of the earth, and hast feared continually every day because of," and I'm going to skip that part, but it's saying, "and forgettest Yahweh thy maker," okay? When it says Yahweh thy maker, I'm going to show you something else. If you go to Isaiah 51, verse 15, it says, "But I am Yahweh thy Elohim, that divided the sea, whose waves roared. Yahweh of hosts is his name." So far we have Yahweh thy maker, Yahweh thy Elohim, Yahweh of hosts. Okay? Okay, so let me see if that is where I'm going to stop with that section here. There are different things, like, it's like who is whom. I'm trying to figure out who is whom. So if you continue to read at verse 16, it says, "I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, and that I may plant the heavens and lay the foundation of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people." Okay? So who is Zion? My people. Okay? So who is whom? That's what I'm figuring out. Okay? So let me read to you now chapter 52 of the book of Isaiah. "Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city." I'm going to maybe skip to verse 2. This part I just thought was interesting. "Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem." Okay? So in order for you to shake yourself from the dust, where are you located? Like, you're located on the ground, in the dirt. Shake yourself from the dust, right? Okay? And then it says, get up off the ground. Okay? And then it says, go take a seat. Go sit down somewhere. Okay? It says, and that was a message to Jerusalem. Then it says, "Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion." Okay? So I don't know what is binding up Zion there, but it gets to take off the bands and not be captive again. So it already said, "Zion, thou art my people." Okay? We already know Jerusalem, that's his people too. It's pretty much the same. It could be the same location. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is they have different afflictions there that are keeping them captive. It almost seems like one group almost counted themselves down and out, because how can you shake yourself from the dust unless you're already down and out already? And so that's kind of cold word for in the earth or something. Okay, so for some reason Jerusalem may be in more of a weak state than maybe perhaps Zion. Zion had maybe a different issue going on. So I'm just looking to see who is whom. Okay. Okay, another example is in Isaiah chapter 52, verse 4. For thus says the sovereign Yahweh, my people went down aforetime into Egypt, and I'm going to stop right there. Okay, I keep the messages pretty so I don't get fussed at for what I'm saying here. But okay, thus says the sovereign Yahweh. So sometimes in the Bible we see it say sovereign, and so we're still talking about the same Yahweh. Now, when you look in Zechariah 14:8, recall once again. Okay, let me read it to you. Okay, Zechariah 14:8. And the Adonai shall be king over all the earth, and that day shall be, the Adonai is one, and his name is one. Okay? So how many names have we for him so far? We have sovereign, Elohim, maker. Elohim and maker may mean the same thing, because you may see it say Yahweh thy Elohim, and I just have a specific Bible that says Yahweh, but yours, I could tell you the titles, because your regular Bible may just have titles in it. So I don't know, my version of the Bible is the word of Yahweh here, and the King James, New King James Version. Okay, so let me see, what else do I need to tell you? So now, who is whom again? So I don't know how much I'm going to tell you for this message, because it's not necessarily a message that I'm talking to you about, because I've actually gone over some of these messages before. Who is whom? There's another party here that I'm actually interested in figuring out who is whom. I haven't actually figured out who this other party is, and so I might not put it in this message. Maybe when I find out more details. I figured out the things that he did, but I want to know specifically who is whom. So I might save that for another message, and this might just be a short message. I don't know if there's anything else that I need to tell you here, because the other part of this is about the other person. I'm concerned with figuring out who is whom, okay? So I might leave that for another message, okay? So let me go ahead and close this video, okay? Thank you for listening. If you like my video so far, like, subscribe, share, or comment, okay? Thank you for listening.